Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot?
That was my fault. I keep forgetting to turn the microphone back on because I turned it off for the stream starting soon music to just be the desktop audio. That was my bad. Anyway, welcome to the stream. YouTube was having fun, so I was sorting that out for a few minutes there. Why is the memory so high? Whatever. Yeah, I was saying... No, silly me. I was saying the YouTube lags, yeah, fair enough. Vibing to the stream starting soon music. Yes, that's the title music on the menu screen of SWtOR Republic, which I did, right. You got a cutscene here.
The Empire graciously welcomes you to Voss Orbital. Ambassador Yoran deeply regrets that he was unable to greet you personally. I've been instructed to emphasize the delicate situation you're walking into before you head for the surface. The Ambassador is concerned that your business could jeopardize the Empire's interests on Voss.
Oh, I'm on Imperial business.
My employer would argue otherwise.
It's just that your kind aren't known for stepping lightly, you understand? The Voss are stubbornly isolationist and abundantly aware of their own value to the Republic and the Empire. It is vital that the Empire fosters goodwill. You must remain on your best behavior.
You can stop harping on it.
Alright, enough. I get it.
Good. There are a few laws you need to be aware of. The Voss abhor discord and don't tolerate violence within their territory. You'll mix peacefully with the enemy here. The Voss revere their mystics. Deal carefully with them or preferably not at all. Also, outsiders are barred from Voskar proper.
This advice or a lecture?
Should I be taking notes?
No, those are the only specific points. Just use common sense. I will let Ambassador Yoran know to expect you. Head to his office once you've landed. Have a safe visit.
Common sense, who needs it?
Oh, we're disturbing the peace. Ain't that a shame?
Don't jeopardize my
You
job.
follow my lead. I'm not taking any chances.
I follow if I feel like it.
You're gonna follow or you're off my crew. How about that? Okay. Twitch app never really notifies you if anyone's alive. Have you gone to someone's actual channel page and it has a notifications icon? You have to tell it to give you notifications. Have you tried that? Because that seems to work for me. Right, we have story arc Voss.
Welcome to the Voss Orbital Docking Station. This facility offers state-of-the-art amenities such as a pressurized interior and radiation shielding. We hope you will enjoy your stay on this station, as access to the planet is strictly prohibited.
Why is it prohibited?
Bring me up to speed.
The negotiations on Voss are complex, requiring subtlety, and are far too important for just any incoming transmission. My apologies. It seems Darth Seraphim requests the honor of your presence in the Imperial Embassy at Voskar at your earliest convenience.
Once.
Get out of my way and I'll speak with him now.
Of course. The shuttle is this way. Please don't keep Darth Seraphim waiting. He's terribly important.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool how you can see the planet outside the hangar bay here. Yeah, that's cool how they do that sort of parallax effect as you walk closer towards it. Nice, you get to see the whole planet and jump over here. Woo! Yeah, you get to see Voss from orbit. And which other planets have docking bays, of course. Docking bays, orbital stations. I can English, it is good. Oh, having all the fun today. I went to my ship. Everything I check, yet it's always the same notification. That's weird. Maybe just try reinstalling the app and see if it tells you. It's gonna be to my ship, isn't it? I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, it's fine. It just takes longer. And yeah, I'm getting back to my regular schedule now, and my yeah, of course I'm back here. My schedule now is going to be a video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I think that may work better for the YouTube consistency on that end. And then I'll do a stream on the weekend, unless I have time to stream otherwise, which now times. Yes, I can. But yeah, also gets me to be able to free up a little bit more time to be able to work on videos. Rather, because I think the consistency people would look for is the day of the week rather than, oh, every 2 days video's up. At least that's how it looks. And so I'm doing that. And it's different if you're doing a video each day, which I can't still do because I've got college, which is going online and stuff. But yeah. Tis good. And I'm back here. Damn it. Yeah, I've got Skadge with me because there's a legacy thing to kill a certain amount of people with a while you have a companion equipped. Go down to it. And the only one I have left, oh, Blizz has something else there. I've killed enough people with it. And Skadge. I've got to kill more enemies with him and then he'll be done. So that's good. Unlock all the legacy things. Now, I can press the right button and go to Voss car. Voss car, yes. Now again on top. It sort of shows it for a moment and then keeps going. Alright. Fancy, bouncy, fun, fun, fun. We are not the only ones. Oh, this is a bounty hunter phase. Okay, cool.
What kept you? I must have lost 3 years of my life imagining the damage you were doing here.
Oh, I had to meet a Sith Lord.
Seravan had an offer for me. Sith get to cut in line.
What? You didn't mention your arrangement with Darth Tormund, did you? The last thing this situation needs is two powerful lords of the Sith stamping on each other's interests.
My work is confidential.
I don't generally discuss my business with outside parties.
Keep it that way. We'll all be the better for it. That said, I look forward to being rid of General Redrish. That woman will be the death of me, if you aren't.
My mark is a
I
general.
was told I'd be dealing with a Kuwati noble, not a Republic general.
They're one and the same. General Thelonia Redrish is a well-respected member of Kuwati aristocracy, a philanthropist, and a revolutionary. The Empire has lost a number of newly conquered worlds due to her interference, and we may well lose this one unless she's removed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the roundabout course, push her into the open.
Cheap, why are you using the lizard? Activate random mount is why. I do roundabout all the time.
The caliber of targets I deal with usually takes some groundwork to get to.
Good. Then I've got an idea where you can start. Imperial intelligence suspects that she's behind the guerrilla attacks on our forces here, but we can't prove it. I believe your best course of action would be to root out General Redrish's officers in the field and gather evidence of her involvement.
That'll cost extra.
My job is to deal with General Redrish, not clean up after her.
Fine, here. I spend enough of my hours haggling without having to do it with you. I'm afraid casualty reports are all we have to go on. You'll have to search around the ambush points for signs of the enemy. Take this holo recorder. If you make any discoveries, transmit the evidence to my frequency.
Yeah, I'll practice my photography.
If you insist, but I'll want copies for my scrapbook.
For my own sanity, I'm going to pretend you're taking this seriously.
I'm taking it seriously. You gotta lighten up a bit. Alright. Darth Seraphim is there. I sorta said I met Darth Seraphim first when I didn't. What I really like about Voss is the architecture they have. It's really cool. And the whole thing about them delving into the mysteries of the Force is really interesting as well. It's a good time on Voss. Of course, my bounty hunter doesn't get to do everything. That's a lore object. Okay, then. Get the lore. Don't bother to read it out. Darth Seraphim.
These charges are grave. I'm bringing the proof with me to Voss, emissary. When you see it, the three will banish the Empire from the planet.
I'm afraid Jedi Master Callum is mistaken, Emissary Samaro. No such evidence can possibly exist. I am confident that the three will find that an alliance with the Empire can only benefit your people.
I await this evidence.
Insufferable idiot. You've
The holo
arrived.
call's still open.
It's about time. No doubt you've heard some of that.
You sent for me.
I take it you have something for me to do, my lord?
Voss must be brought into the Empire. Their obstinance was a problem before the Jedi began meddling. We sense a great power here, strong in the dark side. These people have powers of prophecy we have never seen before. The Empire must have this world and its secrets, and we know from experience that it cannot be taken by force.
What experience?
So you've already attempted force.
That incident has been smoothed over. We held enough executions to ensure that there are no further mishaps here. And now this Jedi Master appears and thinks he can sabotage all we've done.
I could kill him for you.
Shall I get rid of this Jedi?
Your enthusiasm will serve the Empire well. The Syndicate was hired to steal supplies from the city of Voss. We then generously offered aid to the people in need. But the Syndicate was made up of Hauk, brutish idiots who turned from saboteurs into raiders.
Skadge is right there. No, I'm not playing Sith, I'm playing my bounty hunter. And the Empire pays the best, so... Well, there we go. You want this syndicate gone?
I'll make them disappear for you, my lord.
Excellent. I knew you would not disappoint me. The Syndicate's lair is in a cave system. Silence these Hauk. Report to General Roche in Fort Codentha afterward.
But of course, the planetary story arc's the same on all of the Imperial sides, and the Republic side is a similar thing. Like, each of the classes will go through the same story. Why am I yawning? Silliness. I keep asking why am I yawning, and yet I never bother to do that right.
Take a look at the
Okay.
stock. What can I get you? Appreciate your business.
Do the speeder. There we go. That's a nice speeder. That's one of the newer ones I unlocked for the account. I should say legacy, because it goes by legacy and account. Well, I'm going the wrong way. course so. I was thinking about it more with Resident Evil 3, and it's just not worth the money I paid, I find, because it's so short as well. Like, I stretched it out and managed to get over 6 hours, but people have even 6 hours for paying $92, whatever. It's not much game, really. And that was being meticulous and trying to get everything, and taking longer because I was fighting Nemesis with a pistol and shotgun and stuff, so I found that to be quite short. And the last fight isn't really a fight either, so stuff like that. Oh, the heroic missions. I will grab those. Oh, I can complete the heroics there. Keeping up appearances.
Please select an available travel route.
It's
Have a safe and
bouquet.
pleasant stay.
I question it though, why is it suddenly when I go to stream that I start yawning more? Don't get it. Anyway. That chat would almost look better on the other side, but I think just because it's covering up some of the stuff on the side, but then again it'll be covering up stuff on the other side too, so it's good. Could shift it over somewhere else, but yeah. Also, I've added sound alerts, so you could try mucking around with sound alerts and whatever else I added on here with Streamlabs thing. I'm not exactly sure what the Streamlabs one does. Things have to be mucked around and sorted out, but the sound alerts will play sounds on the stream. And so that is good. Oh yeah, I got 3. Ooh, some with money. The Dreadmasters have got a crystal that's not that good. Can sell it, I guess. Ooh, fair enough. Sell that thing.
Please use all products only as intended.
Now, what I'm wondering with the sound alerts is if they play, I'm assuming, even though they're on the Twitch side, they'll play through the stream, and so it will be going to both YouTube and Twitch. I think that's how it works. So we'll go with that and see what happens. Toodle toodle, toodle toodle, toodly toodly, boop boop. I need to defeat the Syndicate boss and destroy the Imperial supply crates. Nice. Syndicate kill.
You want me to call you mommy?
Hulk versus Hulk. There we go. Sketch has a bit of vibroblade. That speeder's better than the lizard earlier. Yeah. It's all personal preference. Like, the Varactyl's what Obi-Wan rode in Revenge of the Sith before he was facing Grievous. Or when he was doing the chase with Grievous as well. So, depends if you like natural or mechanical. I always thought the sound effect for the ragdolls are cool. I don't know with the sound what either if you need to get points or whatever, because I don't have any points things set up. Just see, I guess. Oh, okay. Destroy Imperial supply crates and things. Okay, I guess I just gotta look for them. I can head in the direction of the boss though. I had a couple of false starts on Twitch while I was trying to sort out the YouTube end. No, that's okay. Things happen.
You want me to call you mommy?
Let's see actually. Go to the channel. Is it muted? It should be muted. It should be muted. Operative verb being should. Hopefully sound doesn't come through. Come on, clicky click. Right. Yeah, Twitch seems to be the best for streaming still, because it can handle the massive amount of streams and everything going on. So what is this doing? I don't know if I can delete them. I'll sort that out later. It's better. Okay. Focus on actually playing the game, I guess. Get him. It's pretty chill, really. SWtOR's easy. Because you're over leveled from the start of the planet anyway. Oh, then I say that as I forgot the
You want me to call you mommy?
but still, then, this guy just taking the hits. Just make sure you heal up after encounter and you're fine. Can't wait to play Final Fantasy VII though. On Friday. Here's the syndicate boss. Let's get him. Luis. I can report to the general, but I'll get the map data for my class mission. What is this? Syndicate 10. Burn Syndicate 10s. Okay. Not gonna go too hard on the bonus, it's only extra XP. Wasn't Borderlands 3. It wasn't good one. Because yeah, I have extra little bits of dialogue and everything because of optional. optional objectives, I should say.
You're gonna look good dead.
He does that laugh, which is interesting. Alright. Let's go. I feel like there's still a little bit of lag, I don't know why. What's taking up so much of the memory? Trend micro just... And the trend micro for now. Very much I noticed the MMO side of this, like the gameplay, like, yeah, okay. It could be a lot better. Because I was playing the original Guild Wars as well, more recently. Ooh, that's a better helmet. Nice. And noticing how doing things solo was difficult. But in a way that... Ooh, nice, that's a nice helmet, I like that. Let's go with that. In the way that you actually had to get good and use your head to be able to complete objectives and win, especially when you're trying to solo it. When you're with a party. Why can the bounty hunter use a vibro blade? Because vibro blades are... Well, the bounty hunter can't use a vibro blade as a weapon. It's weird. It's MMO stuff. You have to have weapons specific for your class. It's like the bounty hunter has to have the pistols and not use a blaster rifle or a variety of weapons, which is a restriction of the MMO system that they've implemented. It's just like, yeah, okay. And the bounty hunter uses a vibro blade. Technically, bounty hunters use vibro blades a heap of the time. But as far as the game goes, no, unfortunately. So these map data things, I forget where they are now. What does it say? Find the general skirmishes and search them for evidence when they've been targeting Imperial forces. Okay. So I need to kill some dudes. I'm thinking, right. Yeah, you're all weaklings anyway. They didn't drop one. That's silly. They should all drop map data. Oh, skirmishes. Wherefore art thou, skirmishes? Oh, I bet you're amongst ruins, but you never do know sometimes. There's Nexu. Yeah, that's just a heap of Nexu. High ground attack, nice. Yes! With a jetpack you can have the high ground wherever you go. That's why bounty hunters use jetpacks. Oh, no map data? You're silly. Let's get this group of dudes. That lag is annoying me. But oh, portable high ground, exactly. Yes, there we go. Why does it have to be so? Ooh, yes, okay, it's this direction. This isn't just 88% memory, man, that's better. Aha! Nightbot is here again. I've added Nightbot to Twitch and now it'll tell people to have a look at my YouTube videos. Oh, okay, it went black for a moment. Don't know why I did that, but okay. I really should use the mount, shouldn't I? There's another speeder. 4 people watching from both sources, so that's nice. 1 person on YouTube. Oh, okay. 1 person on YouTube and 3 people on Twitch. Noise.
You want me to call you mommy? Let's go.
Let's go, a miracle. Alrighty. Oh, the strong one was there. There's a Duro, interesting. No, I started Resident Evil 3 on hardcore last night. Yesterday I should say, because Lethal was doing his stream and I wanted to do something. But, all the things are pretty similar. Once you learn how to dodge, you get good. Can't get much better than my feat of pistol and shotgunning Nemesis Phase 2. That's just what's been on my mind recently as well. I was thinking of that. And I have resisted playing more of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mainly because I want everything to be on stream when I play it. Damn lag. Gonna blame the internet. Even though it's probably not. Ooh, here we go.
Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges prime, Sergeant.
You're out of time.
Yes, Sergeant. Those charges primed yet?
Tar, that was fast. No time. Hit her with everything we've got.
Everything you got being not much, hey? Oh, that just hit that dude. This general is supposed to be Kawaki Noble, but he's immortal. I thought Kawakis were humans. Unless this is not the oh no. I don't think it will be the Kawaki Noble person because... Not yet, but... Heal. What is the notification I've got here? Like clockwork.
What you want with that trash?
What's that? Oh, could be info in the memory also.
Just shut up and hold the camera.
Wanna see what getting crushed looks like from another angle?
Inspect the detonator.
Enough compound here to widen this hole by another kilometer.
There we go. Getting rid of the detonator.
Hawk's Nest compromised. Full retreat. Operation Cave-In underway. Final transmission. Harrier 1 out. Harrier 1 to Peregrine. The garrison at Fort Cadentha appears to be sending out patrols of Imperial troops. Flights recalled and circling. What's the situation, General? Please advise.
Peregrine. Has to be General Redrish.
Harrier 1, expect more. Yoren's convinced the Voss
There
to
we
allow
go.
Imperial troops to bolster Voska's defenses against the Gormak. Monitor their patrols. If they stray too far, show the Voss how ill-prepared Imperials are for Gormak attacks. Peregrine out.
Seen a lot of cons get booked on less.
I've got something for you. Transmitting now.
Now, what have we here? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. I might even convince the Voss to hand her over for trial with this.
Where'd that leave me?
Are you putting me on standby?
You've done everything you can out there. Better we not tempt fate. I'll handle things from here. Return to my office and lay low until I return.
Okay. We're going back to the city. So I may as well just fast travel. Yeah, I might as well just fast travel. Then it'll be the next area. to be good. Of course, we get the on-slot loading screen the whole time. Something flicked then. I don't know if it flicked for you guys. But I can see it now. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back in here. Lay low. Use a personal holocom, okay. Let's get this.
Hunter, have you returned? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you here immediately.
Where is he?
I can move as soon as you give me a destination.
I'm at the assembly hall on recess from our hearing. The Voss have agreed to hear the accusations I've made against General Redrish, but they've also agreed to her request to face her accuser. She named you specifically to be called to account and submit to questioning.
That's probably bad.
Definitely sounds like she's up to something.
She'll likely make a spectacle of you, but we don't have much choice. This is the assembly hall's location. Hurry, I don't want the Voss to think we're stalling.
Okay. Here we go, off to a Voss trial, I guess. Which is interesting. Here's this big tank thing, that works. Yeah, I could just blast them. That'd work, wouldn't it? Interesting that she knew it was me. I guess they found it from the field reports of the skirmishes, but still, everyone died. Down here. Getting a bit of money here, I guess. What does that look like? I was just wondering. That looks a bit different. That looks more suited to a Sith or something, that chess piece. Currency, yeah, my cartel coins still haven't given me another lot, so can't do much with that.
I apologize that the Empire has decided to waste your time today.
You won't smooth things over with a smile this time. The evidence of your guilt is as plain as day.
Your holo recordings? I was really expecting you to have fabricated something a little more tangible, Ambassador. And your only witness is a known terrorist.
Here I am. Talk, I think, is more direct. That's how we do it.
You have questions? Ask.
You're a Mandalorian. Your people have made unprovoked acts of war against the Republic and conducted genocides against entire species. Do you deny it?
You know nothing about us.
Mandalorians fight to better themselves. You should be flattered we even consider you a worthy opponent.
We'd certainly rather you consider not being our opponent at all. Tell us, how do you acquire this evidence of yours?
That redhead woman has too much bluster on her face. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. She's definitely hot under the bonnet there. How do you acquire this evidence of yours? From your people.
Your subordinates provided everything I needed.
That's preposterous. This is exactly why I asked to face my accuser. The Empire expects you to take the word of a hired killer instead of a respected official who's proven her commitment to the Voss people time and again.
You will remember it is I who agreed to make the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing to show my solidarity with the Voss.
An idle promise. My associate can just as easily agree to make this pilgrimage.
Then take the trials, outsiders. That will reveal true character. We have concluded.
You have shown us much. Safe journeys.
Alright. I'm just doing my job.
It appears I've been spared. My soldiers' deaths were not in vain. I've spent months preparing for the trials. They're going to kill you. Ambassador?
Right, like they can kill me.
Are you on her payroll now? You couldn't have supported her argument any better if you'd rehearsed it. As to this trials business, I had to show the Voss we are willing to do anything the Republic will do.
Ooh,
you
what
understand?
was that? Did someone just subscribe? Noise. Or follow, one of them. A Senate class character in the game would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah. Should have thought it out. I mean, yeah, we said what we said. That could have gone better.
Not exactly what I'd call a victory, Ambassador.
We rushed things, but we got her to show her hand. This pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing might be our opportunity to strike. These trials are obviously deadly. If General Redrish were not to return from her pilgrimage, it would hardly be unexpected.
You have a point.
I'll keep on her trail until an opportunity presents itself.
Fadith Kai is an influential figure at the Pilgrim camp and is not hostile to us. See if he has any insight on getting you into this Shrine of Healing.
Nice. Ultron2212 has followed me, so thank you for that. That's what came up before. A Senate class would be interesting, but I don't know if there'd be as much. They'd have to write a good story for it, I guess. That's my thing with that. Oh, all the way up there. Okay, I'll just quick travel over to here then. Continue the planetary story arc. They'd have to keep it interesting rather than just this, because just controlling government from the shadows probably would not be as interesting. But the more you know.
I'm General Roche. You must be the bounty hunter. Darth Seraphim spoke highly of you. I heard what you did to the Hux. I must admit, I've wanted to exterminate those thugs for some time. Now perhaps we can strike at the Republic, albeit indirectly. Cursed diplomats and their games.
You don't sound happy. Oh, you have my attention.
Go on. I'm listening.
We've detected Republic spy towers in our vicinity. If I sent men to destroy them, we would incur suspicion from the Voss. The Voss post nearby, however, appears to have come under attack. We can aid them and destroy the towers at the same time.
Who is attacking the Voss?
What enemy am I supposed to help them fight?
My scouts can't determine who or what the attackers are. The commander of the Voss post is Panthen Dro. Seek him out. Give him the Empire's full support.
Okay then. Let's go. Yeah, planetary story arc for now, because the class story arc sends us right to the end of the planet, which is like, okay, it's cool if you're doing just a class story, but but for the full experience, you do the class story and the planetary story arc. No, not full, but like the important parts. And then the planetary story arcs, like the one on Corellia, is referenced later on and all that good stuff. So it is good.
General Rosh thought you might need a hand.
Your offer is welcome. The Gormaks send their monstrosities. Cleanse the wilds of these monstrosities.
It would be my pleasure.
Leave it to me.
Be well.
Kill things. That is pretty easy. They're up here. Do you read isekai manga or light novels? I don't like the crappy OP ones, but I like the funny and somewhat sensible ones. I haven't read much manga to be honest. A lot of the stuff I do is just watch anime. So as far as that goes, I've watched a few isekai anime, but I haven't read any manga or light novels of them. Just because a lot of my reading is of Star Wars, or when I'm really into something like Battle Angel Alita, really the only way to get the full story is the manga and that sort of thing. I need to defeat Gormak monstrosities. Should have paid attention to that.
We're just getting warmed up.
Nice, the purple drop. What is the purple? It's just a companion gift. And Ghost in the Shell I've also read more recently, the first one, and then I'm probably going to read Human Error Process, and then the third one. I forget what exactly it's called now, but those ones.
You want me to call you mommy?
Lag a little bit. It just annoys me that my computer's lagging on SWtOR. Why? And there's one down there. Okay, I can take out this last Gormak monstrosity, or this one's better, more in my path. And then recently, as far as anime goes, I've been watching the season 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Golden Wind, which has been interesting. I still get miffed at the colour changes though, randomly throughout it, even though it's been happening from season 1. But yeah. After season 4, I sort of took a break from JoJo because it seemed like a good ending. But I was interested to see more for the memes. And I finished watching High School of the Dead and Sailor Moon. I'm sort of, it's a slow burn one for me, but I'm watching along a little bit as I feel like it. And all that stuff. And I'm probably gonna watch the first episode of Blipner, or whatever it's called, because it just started going up on Anime Lab and I was interested in the summary of it. Because I've got lots of others on my list, so plenty to go through for that. I can understand not liking the crappy OP Isekais as well. How many rides do you have? Well, if we look here, I have not counted before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, it's a round number. 30 rides I do have. 30 mounts. That includes the organic ones, as well as the mechanical ones. Can't just fast travel over to him, so we get to speed along.
You return. Victorious?
There was no need for concern.
I had everything under control.
I will report. Your empire is reflected well. Your General Roche asked you to report.
My General Roche. Oh, wrong one. Can't be bothered speeding. Just quick travel.
You do good work, Hunter. The scouts watching your progress out there were positively gushing. The Republic must be squirming right now, wishing they could strike back at us.
Yes. Why did you send for me?
The Voss told me you wanted to speak with me.
We have more work to do before the arrival of this Jedi Master. Wait, we have an incoming transmission.
I am extremely pleased. The gullible Voss already talk of the heroic outsider who held back the Gormak abominations. However, we've little time to savor this victory. An opportunity has presented itself.
No more cleanup, I hope.
I've had my fill of fighting surveillance equipment, beasts, and thugs.
There is a place the locals call the Nightmare Lands. It is an area steeped in the power of the dark side. A promising Sith named Durek Vesh led a group there to search for the source of the power. But Vesh was weaker than we thought. Dark energy overpowered his mind. He went mad and was captured by the Republic.
Jedi that found his long-lost lover and Scourge, his other friend. He's sitting there waiting for the next expansion, in real life. As far as what happens to him, well, we will see with that. What are they wanting?
What good is a madman to the Republic?
You're almost certainly trying to pick his addled brains for information about us and the Nightmare Lands. Reports say Vesh is being moved. Under guard, naturally. But out in the open, we need him dead.
This sounds like a trap.
Seems highly convenient that the Republic is moving him now, just as we're trying to eliminate everything they have on us.
I would not trust this task to anyone less skilled than yourself. A failure here could cost the Empire Voss. Vesh and his escort will be leaving the SIS camp shortly. They will pass through a canyon nearby. Intercept them and leave no witnesses.
Plant this in the canyon before the convoy arrives. I wish you luck.
So I got Jedi Academy on Switch as well, so I might stream some of the Switch version. But I'll do my main playthrough on the PC version for that. Why is that better? That's not... Why is that a better... That's... I can't justify that. It just looks wrong on the bounty hunter to have a dress skirt thing. Right. And yeah, my Jedi's doing what he can in the aftermath. Probably researching into what's happened with the Sith Emperor's body and seeing if he can find out more about that before they go and find SWtOR and the rest of them to do all the good stuff to try and save them. And, of course, he's spending time with Kira, his wife. Because the official got married in the class story, which I'll probably replicate something of the sort when I play through the Jedi Knight. Which is still on hold because I started playing the Jedi Knight with Evan, but I don't know if we're going to be playing again SWtOR together or what's going to happen with that, because the time zones are just really tricky to sort out when we can collab and do stuff. Planted the bomb. He was waiting for that opportunity, wasn't he? I like the Jedi's armor. Oh, I killed both of them? Okay then. Okay, I gotta defeat Voss. Nice, because we're covering up all of the evidence of what we're doing. And back there again. A lot of running back and forth. We're still not finished with Jedi Academy. Going to Dagobah just because the cult wants something there. Oh yeah, Dagobah's fun. Good fun. I've finished Jedi Academy beforehand on PC, so it's good fun.
The target's been eliminated.
You completed that mission just in time. Intelligence reports that Jedi Master Callum has arrived in Voss. You can report the good news to Darth Serevin. He asked to speak with you as soon as you returned.
We've missed something. Our spies report that Master Callum has already left Voss. He's headed into the ruined city.
What's in the ruined city then?
What is the Empire involved in there?
Nothing at all. That is what worries me. The ruins were a city that the Voss abandoned in antiquity. We have archaeologists there, but nothing compromising. Nothing in that city should harm us, and yet that is where Master Callum has gone to retrieve his evidence.
Then that's where I'm going.
The Jedi went to this ruined city. I'm going after him.
Eliminate Master Callum and his evidence, and the Empire will be most grateful.
Ooh,
I will
grateful
craft
with
a suitable
credits.
excuse for his absence to the Voss.
Good luck.
I came across the ruined city before. It's over there, okay. Yeah, I knew I came over it before. Hello, Dr. Coffin Nails on YouTube. What is up? Well, the bounty hunter is on the mystifying planet of Voss. And basically shooting people, but quietly so that the Voss don't find out. Seems to be the go. And you get paid for it, so it's good work. Also might try playing Heavy Rain, I'm thinking, if people want to see that. But I'll finish Borderlands 3 first and then decide what game I'm going to do next. Because there's so many games I love as well that I'll replay on stream just because I love them. That is mystifying. The most mystifying of them all. Normal people can live on planets imbued with the Force, unless it's... the planets themselves, yes. But like here on Voss, there's the Nightmare Lands, which people can't really live in properly unless they're vaccinated and whatnot, which we'll get into a bit later, but because they go mad. And like the temple on Drummond Cast, a lot of people have gone mad going into that temple. Yeah, of course this game is pre-Disney. It's 2011 it was released. I'm not going to be playing any game on my channel that was released post decanonization of the EU. I'll call it that. Unless it is a Legends game, and then of course I'll be trying it out and having a look at it and whatever. And I'm so keen for the remaster of Dark Forces that Jason Lewis is doing, so that'll be awesome when I get a playable level of that. Have they played Jedi Order? Is that Jedi Fallen Order, you mean? I guess. If it's Jedi Fallen Order, I played it. I did play it over the summer break, which is for you guys in your winter, but yeah, the Christmas break. And I didn't do it on YouTube because EU channel and all that, plus other things now, but hey, I like games and anime, so I'll talk a little bit about that. But yeah, I think they could have done a lot more. Like, the gameplay was quite good and everything, but as far as comparing it to when LucasArts was still doing the games, yeah, LucasArts would have done so much more to create, especially if they had that long to create a game, would have done so much more to be able to make it unique and bring new things and new pieces of lore and everything into it. I'd say it's like The Mandalorian, it's half decent content. I'll give it a 2. The combat system is actually quite nice. And it's good when it relies on skill and that as well. And you need to get good. But as far as things like comparing, like, you gotta compare to the older games because that's what they're stacking up against. And you compare the combat to that of like Jedi Academy and that, and I mean the lightsaber combat, yeah, could be a little bit better. Yeah, it's a lot. It's sort of like Fallen Order's like a combination of the Force Unleashed and the Jedi Knight series. Like, it's more hack and slash, but also the blocking requires skills. And the dodging mechanic was something that was interesting.
You should have brought more Jedi with you, Callum. The Empire's paying really well to see you out of the way.
You must be Darth Seravin's puppet. All the scurrying you've done to cover the Empire's tracks was wasted. The crimes of the Sith are indelible. In ancient times, the Voss and Jedi joined forces against a common enemy, the Sith.
And yeah, it's like the platforming parts, and there's like, yeah, okay, whatever. That's something that is, it felt nice, but it's nothing new. They didn't take risks with it, which, especially being a Star Wars game, that is the first proper one after the Battlefronts, EA Battlefronts. It's just different. Anyway, the Voss and Jedi join forces against a common enemy, the Sith. Are you sure of that?
So you've uncovered more of Voss's history in a few months than the Voss have in centuries?
The Voss avoid these ruins. The writing on these stone tablets tells the tale. We're still translating it, but enough of the truth has surfaced already. It's over. Return to Darth Seravan. There's nothing you can do now.
He waved his arm like he was trying to do the Jedi mind trick. You know I can't do that.
I didn't come to negotiate. Darth Seravan wants you dead, and your evidence to disappear.
Hand the tablets!
High ground! Get wrecked. It's nice how Twitch doesn't copyright you for the pieces of music used in the game.
You've won. No more opposition. Seravan will be pleased. The tablets. Spare them, please. Without me, they can't hurt you.
Why would I do that?
How does sparing the tablets benefit me?
Take them with you. The Sith want to know what happened here. Find the source of the power in the Nightmare Lands. The answers may be here. And I would rather the truth collect dust in a Sith archive than be destroyed.
You ever understood copyright? I understand copyright for like if you're directly ripping off someone. But if it's a video game, then it's like, well, we're sharing the game, we're playing the game, and it's all part of the content. I think I'm gonna take the tablets. I think we're one of them in the Sith
Seravan may find some use for them.
That was a light side option. Woo!
And they will endure. Good enough. Go. Return to your master. Tell him what you've done.
Yeah, and regarding the earlier game, the earlier question about the game being pre-Disney or whatever you want to call it, it's not many games they've actually released. They've released 4 games over the whole 6-year period that they've had the new canon. It's not much. And like, it'd be fine if they were high quality, of course. But yeah, they just, at least in my opinion, you have the potential to be good, Callum, become good. Well, if I bring back the tablets, then I should get paid more for them. By Darth Seravan. Speak to Darth Seravan. I was all the way back there. Okay. We'll go back to the Imperial District. Betray the Empire. Yes. We'll be very interested in the Imperial Agent story then. And the Imperial Agent story is so good. You get so much into it. But it's the best to be left after the other class stories because it sort of brings everything together that all the class stories are doing. Me, Ryan, and Lethal have really piqued your interest. Oh, that's good to hear that we piqued your interest in the EU. There's definitely a lot of great stories in there. Like, even though people will complain about
Callum
this game.
found in the ruins. He said this would prove that the ancient Voss fought the Sith.
Interesting. Very interesting. I assumed Callum's evidence would be recent. I'll send these to the Sith Archive for study. You have served the Empire well. I will personally make certain that nothing can be traced to you.
I would have liked the credit.
It's not every day you kill a Jedi Master.
I think you will distinguish yourself here on Voss enough that this one accomplishment won't be missed. You should be proud. You've utterly crushed the Republic's hope of victory. They will not recover soon.
I bring word.
Emissary, I wasn't expecting you. Do come in.
A mystic has had a vision concerning outsiders. One who hunts vengeance will keep the Gormak from the stars and bring new wisdom to Voss.
What does that mean?
What wisdom? And what's this about the stars?
Only interpreters can explain a vision. I may only say what I have been told.
It is fortunate you came here, Emissary. I believe my associate here is the one described.
Then I must report to the three. There is much to be done.
Increase the credits, old man, or destroy the
This
tablet.
is far better than I'd anticipated. The gullible fools follow their mystics without question. Their naivety can be made to serve us. Fulfill this vision, and it will surely lead them to ally with the Empire.
When is this game set? I will just double check on my timeline. A Nightbot should be working to, if you do ! timeline, to give a link to it. Where am I looking? Oh, I must have been silly and deleted off my phone. Hang on, 1 sec. I'll let the cutscene play. How do I do that?
Where should I start, my lord?
Make a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing. It is a place these idiots revere greatly. All outsider pilgrims must have Fadeth Kai's permission to enter. Seek him out and get his approval.
And I sort of doing the trials anyway. Yeah, 1.2. There's a couple of things I'll update with the next version of my timeline, but for now, that's good. Alright, the Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's thousands of years before the prequels, but I'll tell you exactly. Come on, that's silliness. Okay, just look for it manually instead of trying to word search. That's easier, isn't it? It's after Knights of the Old Republic, and it's the Spiritual KOTOR 3. It's 3,643 BBY, so 3,643 years before the Battle of Yavin in A New Hope is when the timeline starts for the game. Now we're a little bit further along in this point because we played a bunch of the class story. Yeah, the Sith Empire he meant, which is really cool. If this is so the rule of 2 that Darth Bane implemented was 1,000 years before the prequels, so about 1,019 BBY ish. I'm spitballing that number. A little bit more than that probably. I can't remember all the specific numbers. I'm not that sort of person as much, but yeah, it's 1,000 years before the prequels that the Rutan Reformations happened, and Darth Bane instituted the rule of 2. So this is before he instituted the rule of 2 by a couple of thousand years. This is really interesting, because then after this, you get the Knight Errant comics and the novel. And that's one glimpse into one era, and then there's a lot of gaps that could be filled in. You're welcome, Dr. Coffin Nails. That's a pretty cool name. So at this point in time, there's the Sith Empire. It's actually pretty good. You can get this game free to play and whatever, but like, if you're just jumping into it and you don't know a lot about the era, it gives you enough background, like, while you're taking part in the story, of course, to be able to understand what's happening properly. Like environmental storytelling plus others. Oh yeah, I was going to say that people complain about this game because we got this instead of the Knights of the Old Republic 3, which has merit, but I think that there's a lot more the multiple storylines connecting together I find really good in this game, and like appreciate what you've got as well. Maybe it would have, yeah. I mean, the decision wasn't wholly Disney either. It was also new management, Lucasfilm, and they're in charge of a lot of the story elements. So, yeah. New management, Lucasfilm. Even though it's been 6 years, I'd like to call them that. And all the other stuff. Oh, I can sell some things.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
If new management Lucasfilm was smart, then they wouldn't have completely stopped making content for the EU. But there you go. Even if they wanted to have
Outsider,
a new timeline.
you are skilled in battle. We are desperate. I am Faith Kai. I guide pilgrims to the Shrine of Healing. Pilgrims can no longer reach this place. The Gormak will kill any who try.
Ooh, yes. There we have joined the Discord server on both YouTube and Twitch. That's interesting. It was the same time. But Nightbot's working. That's good. I don't have it set on warning of excessive caps and everything because it's not worth it. Kill any of Shrine. Shrine of Healing.
What is the Shrine of Healing?
The shrine is for the mystics. Many come seeking their healing and guidance. No more. The Gormak have built powerful cannons that can destroy aircraft in flight. Shuttles from Voss crash. Pilgrims die. The Gormak are pleased.
Why should I help?
What's in it for me?
If you outsiders learn the power of the mystics, you will be worthy. The Gormak have claimed an abandoned training camp. The cannons are located there. Enter the camp. Destroy the Gormak cannons. You will earn our respect.
You got it, buddy.
A big pile of Gormak garbage coming right up.
Keep their corruption far from this place.
Alrighty. What I think is by learning the power of the mystics, you can learn the power of the mystics just from blowing up cannons. It's interesting. Just the D cannon was done. They have everything in their hands. All they need to do was advertise the animated film, the books, the comics, sell more toys, fill in the gaps between stories, and then they'll get sweet money. Yeah, even just reprinting the books gets them a decent amount of money. I think the best thing to do though, if you're making an animated show or a film or something, then you pick a gap, say for the sequel trilogy post-Crucible, create your own original story you want, but don't completely disregard everything that came before and kept the interest in Star Wars alive and universe rich. Well, that's just my opinion, of course. Alright, got one of the cannons. This is easy. I might stop around the 2-hour mark because I feel a bit sleepy and stuff. Need some sleep because I have to get up tomorrow. It's a bit cool. Okay, yeah. And just as I think of that, I need to just take a break for a moment. So let's just have... what am I looking at here? I'll go over somewhere safe. And I'll be back in a moment. I just need a little intermission. And that's doing that, is it? Right. Go back here. Cool, I'm back. Nice. Oh, now I feel a little bit better. I don't know. Funny things happening with my body. Probably because I'm not eating as good today. That's something I'm going to improve after I went shopping this morning. So, but I should go back to normal soon enough. Return to them? Okay, I'll return to them first. G'day Fenrir! Good to see you. The chat resets itself when I switch between scenes, so you don't see the previous stuff from Twitch, but that's fine. Yeah, I think I'd agree with you there. I mean, this is obviously a personal opinion thing, but I think I'd agree with the assessment of, like, it feels like fanfiction. That's what I've noticed since I watched The Force Awakens. There's a lot of it feeling like fanfiction more than actual Star Wars, which is what really turned me off of it. I mean, I tried not to buy into the hype, but inevitably I did for The Force Awakens, then it's just like, really just smashes you when you buy into the hype. You think about how it could be, and then they give you what they did. Anyway, Fadith Key.
Gormak cannons are silent. You succeed where Voss fail. The Shrine of Healing is open to you. Dalgo Wo guards the proving grounds. Speak with him to begin the trials.
The trials?
What are these trials? How do they work?
The trials are for the mystics. Few know what they face. The shuttles will bring Voss. I must guide them.
Yeah, something I noticed as well in a couple of previous streams is my white balance was off on my webcam, which I don't know why. The automatic white balance made it look too much like I was using tungsten lights, when the white balance should really set it so that it doesn't look as warm. So I fixed my white balance on purpose, set it on purpose to be like 2450 Kelvin. I think it was look about right, because I'm using tungsten bulbs, because the tungsten bulbs are what is in my ceiling lights, and I've got a lamp as well. I've got a tungsten bulb for. So yes, both the planetary story arc and the class mission are leading into the Shrine of Healing and the trials. And I could do the trials one time and fulfill both of the storylines. That'd work, wouldn't it? And Lock-On was saying, "G'day to Fenrith. See if you pay attention to the chat underneath my webcam. You should be able to chat to each other even across the platforms, which is actually a pretty cool way of doing it. I've set it to go up the top, and the new messages will appear up the top. Now let me know how that works for you as well, because I can set the messages to appear at the bottom of the new messages compared to at the top, but I thought at the top makes the most sense to me when I have the option. Look at that architecture. It really reminds you of Yavin a bit as well with the Masasi temples. That's what it reminds me of. Can you use AT-AT like transport? Wow. There is one. When the lag doesn't be silly. Where was it? The walker. Yeah, this one. There we go. Yay. And you can also swing around in it like this. Totally makes sense. But yes, you can ride around like that. Which is cool. It's like an older version of an AT-AT. No, AT-ST I was thinking of. But there's not really one like an AT-AT. And yes, I pronounce it AT-AT, not AT-AT. Because AT-AT makes the most sense when you're talking about AT-STs and ATTEs and all that. Keep it consistent.
Outsider, my master saw you were coming. He awaits in the cloister of meditation.
You saw me? Okay. Your master have a name?
Who do I have to thank for the warm welcome?
Dokath Ra, the Elder. You will see him.
Now you've transferred to YouTube. Haha. Nice. Will one time on stream said what up in one and then bitches in the other. That would have worked so well with how I have the chat set up now. I'll see him when I'm ready.
He's been waiting this long. He can wait a couple more minutes.
These guys look like
The cloister of
Gamora.
meditation is near, but secluded. Follow the silence.
You know who more looks like Gamora? Zeltrons, other than the color palette change. Zeltrons have a red skin usually. But if you change their skin to a green color, then that would be different.
Let's sit around and scratch this junk on walls? Good for
Silly,
nothing.
why is the game...
I want to begin the trials. I was told to speak with Dalga Woe.
Faedith Kai sent word. He claims you are worthy. The trials are sacred. Why does an outsider seek entry?
They're important to
It'd be
you.
an honor.
You may not be deserving. The trials are for the mystics. Their training ends here. The trials claim many. You may not survive.
You shouldn't doubt me.
I expect an apology when I come back.
You will be disappointed. Enter the proving grounds. The trials await.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna... Why is Trend Micro taking up so much memory? Oh, well, I can't do much about it. Around the wiki, there was a Force-sensitive space worm, the one I encountered on ESB. Or was that from another fandom? I think that was from another fandom. Or it's a new canon, I wouldn't know. Ooh, I leveled up. Nice. Because the... Space worms. Damn it, the lag. That is annoying me. What is Trend Micro doing? Hang on a minute. Right, that smug grin off his face. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go down here first. I really want to do something about this lag. My computer will probably have a hissy fit because I disabled the antivirus, but hey. I'm restarting Trend Micro. Yeah, that's gonna have a hissy fit, isn't it? Because that is taking up way too much memory. I don't know why it's taking up so much. Now it's gonna have a hissy fit. Because I told it to quit. Of course that's gonna do that, right. Is that better? Should be. Yeah, now the memory's in better parameters. I don't know why, it's been so weird. Oh, well. Firefox has 7 processors? Oh, whatever. I'll just do what I can. It'll be fine. Let's go. Dokathra.
Pilgrims are so few now, and outsiders.
A shame more don't risk it.
People only grow by facing challenges.
The wise don't seek adversity. It will come. Change has come to Voss. Voss must come to change. The outsider woman you seek will be the agent of that change.
You know I'm looking for her?
How much do you know about my business with General Redrish?
She told me you would follow, and your intentions.
Of course. Oh, you can be a
friends for us to play with. Thanks.
Stay in peace and leave in time. No harm will come unless you resist.
I wouldn't try to stop me.
You break your neutrality. You'll regret it.
We are prepared for force. Restrain her.
Okay then. Oh, you can. Is that piece of that? Oh boy, that lag is terrible. Some races should not be force sensitive. Space worms are fooling their character, in your opinion. Yeah, fair enough. I agree with that. They're not really fully sentient either, so they could be like the Is Elamiri and have some natural force sensitivity, but not full proper force sensitivity and be able to use it like Jedi and Sith. My PC shouldn't be overheating.
That all you skinny runts got?
My gift is not foresight, but I see your fate is not for us to decide.
Give up the General.
Where are you hiding General Redrish?
The human woman has gone. She has left for Gormakos. Our hope goes with her.
Yeah, you can be a Republic soldier as well in this game. That's one of the classes on the Republic side, but you can't be a Sith trooper. You have to catch up with
Why
him.
stick your neck out for a stranger?
There are no words between a Voss and Gormak, only violence. The outsider woman carries an offer of peace. Commanders stand vigil over Gormakos.
I pressed the wrong thing, but I
witness
can.
the outsider's passing.
That helps. Call us even.
Thanks for the information. No hard feelings.
A fool curses fate. Go in peace.
So, lock on, there's only 4 classes per side, like Imperial or Republic. On the Empire, there's 2 force sensitive sides, and well, for each, there's 2 force sensitive sides, and there's 2 non-force sensitive sides. Classes, I should say, instead of sides. And so there's the Sith Warrior and the Sith Inquisitor, and the Imperial Agent and the Bounty Hunter on the Imperial side. And there's the Jedi Knight, the Jedi Consular, and the Republic Trooper, and the Smuggler. The Scoundrel. Yeah, they're the Smuggler. The Smuggler's sort of a merchant class, I guess, technically, but yeah. It's not like Star Wars Galaxies. Because I heard Star Wars Galaxies you could be anything you want. And until they took it down and made up. So, fans kept it alive, actually. And that's what I'm hoping happens to this game as well, as fans will host servers, even if they're small, to be able to play the game still. That'd be good. Emerging class. Anything you could be Palpatine's private and best painter? You could be a painter. I don't know about Palpatine's private and best. But as far as I heard, anything is possible as far as profession goes. If you're good enough, hey, why not have Palpatine's private and best painter? Meditate at the altar. Yeah, because my bounty hunter's really gonna meditate. And it really reflects like RPG D&D style games, which is really cool. Bounty hunter, how do I meditate?
You do not belong here, Honored One. You have earned your place in the shrine, but the vision was clear.
Who's yelling?
Another mystic has been chosen. You must leave.
I'm not a mystic.
I'm an outsider. You should get your eyes checked.
The vision has upset you. You are not well. Many have protested this decision. You are not the first. We cannot force you to leave, Honored One. You must decide for yourself.
And if I were a mystic? I don't understand.
Where do I come in?
You are a mystic. Respond as one. Darrell Carr has had a vision. A Voss will be brought to the shrine for healing. This person must survive. You are our best healer, yet you were not in the vision. Darrell Carr has seen another, lesser healer. He must take your place.
Palpatine, the painting has a lot of wrinkles. It has more wrinkles than I really have. You've failed me for the last time, painter. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. So I know the proper ones you're supposed to take, but I'm gonna act like the bounty hunter. But I'm the best.
I earned my place. Your replacement doesn't deserve it.
We do what is necessary, not what is fair. Only the healer in the vision will succeed. Another could bring disaster. The vision asks you to step aside for another. You must follow it.
I won't step down.
I'm the best healer you have. You need me.
We need only what the mystics see.
Forgive me, Honored One. I seek your guidance. I've had a vision. The things I saw were strange, troubling. I'm still in training. I need your help to discover the meaning of my vision.
Bounty hunter is a mystic. Does she have some supernatural powers? Yeah, that's where I'm like, okay, how does this all relate? She doesn't really have supernatural powers. I think it's just a thing that the Voss end up doing. It's like Native American stuff, I think. It relates to that sort of meaning. How can I help?
What you got in mind?
I will tell you what I saw. You will tell me what it means. You are a full mystic. You have had many visions. You know what to look for. My vision could mean great changes. I must be certain of its meaning.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she has limited force powers as well. It doesn't make sense for them not to. Especially with the Knights of the Fallen Empire stuff. A meaning is not my job. I shoot things.
Mystics have visions. They don't analyze them.
Only interpreters can find meaning.
Time grows short, Honored One. We must decide. Part of your vision is clear. We must join the Republic or the Empire to survive. The interpreters have spent months debating. The outsiders grow restless.
That's quite a debate.
Do the interpreters usually take this long?
Never with such an important vision. Interpreters are chosen by the Mystics. You can replace them. The interpreters stress patience. Can we afford to wait?
You can't afford to wait.
I'll pick new interpreters. They'll give you a quick answer.
Meaning cannot be forced.
Yeah, she's failed.
Mystic sees. You are blind. Your ignorance is a taint. It will be removed.
A mystic must know his role. You understand? Go forward. Corruption lies ahead. Destroy the source.
The mystic sees. You are blind. Your ignorance is a taint. It will be removed.
Okay then. We'll remove the taint. Indeed you will.
You want me to call you mommy?
There you go, through a whole interesting thing here. Enter the second trial chamber. What the hell happened? Did they force teleport? Oh yeah, they're visions. They don't really exist there. They're just there to test them. So they're not actually physically there, and she's not really... It's a weird thing, like... This is the whole Voss mystic part. Where she's in this sort of vision-filled area compared to... Not. So in the, compared to being in the real world, yeah. Outsider influence. Gormak heresy. So this is all like a very ritualistic, removing the taints of outsider influence, Gormak heresy, divisiveness, are the things that will destroy their culture, sort of thing.
You want me to call you mommy?
And there's reformation. Prepare to face corruption. Make sure I heal up a little bit. There's corruption. Yeah, apparently she can use blasters against magical beings and things. Because logic. And these are mostly manifestations in her own mind, I think. That's how I'm interpreting it. And so this is what the Voss is putting in her mind. So if she believes she can shoot it, she can, sort of thing. But it's all pretty vague and all part of the mysticism of the Voss mystics. speak to the... So this is all tests by the Voss. And this is all Vision sort of conjured up things. And so this is all conjured as well. They're not real people,
Our
but
time
trials.
is short. A mystic must heal us.
I keep telling you.
You got the wrong person. To give life, you must take it first.
Yeah, it is a complicated backstory for Voss. That's not an answer.
What's the matter? You don't speak basic?
Okay. Yeah, Voss is a really interesting planet full of all sorts of stuff. Now, I haven't read about Voss post Return of the Jedi yet, so it might be a planet just in the Old Republic. The old trusty shoot things and now fix themselves seems to be working out for the bounty hunter. Okay. I don't remember all about Voss and the backstory and that, but yeah, it's interesting. A lot of stuff is in the comics in the Old Republic as well, so I haven't read as many of them. Working on it. I'm procrastinating about reading the Ewoks comics because stuff. I'm not liking them as much, that's why. If I really liked them, I'd be like, oh yes, read, but I'm not enjoying them as much. Probably because they're so disconnected from continuity. No, I will not say that they're completely out of continuity because it is from the Ewoks point of view, but still. It's very much a thing of like, oh, this is not possible. This is so kiddie as well. I think the food I ate had weed in it. Yeah, they have that tint on it. Maybe they were high while they were creating this section. They're like, let's put yellow on it. That'll make it look good. A bounty hunter would most likely just be confused on what is even happening at home. She didn't really know what she was getting into. She's just winging it. Speak to someone. I'll heal up. Thinking of not bothering to shave, but also I want to get a hair clipping kit because all of the barbers and the hairdressers are sharp, so I've got to try and cut my own hair probably because it's getting annoying
Outsider,
when it gets down to there.
We are impressed. The trials are for the mystics, yet you survive.
I'm better than a mystic. Oh, I won't say that. I know that I've taken it and have I passed.
Does this mean the trials are over?
One trial remains. Visions show our fortunes. Survival depends on a mystic's sight. A mystic protects the Voss. He must know our enemy.
Yeah, I get to the point.
Save the mystic philosophy. Just show me what to kill.
Yeah, there we go.
It can be killed.
You assume it can be killed. And I assume correctly, it's an enemy! Woo! A good blaster is no match against, so... yeah. Just shave it all off, Callum. Do it! I need to get a clipping kit, that's one thing I went from shopping and get. I think I need to go to Goodbyes or something to get it. Look, I killed it, and it did work. I don't know if people would care to see a little vlog type video of me just cutting my own hair and making funny remarks. I know some people have done vlog videos and stuff where they do challenges and whatever. Pizza the Hut is really good at smashing people with his mystic killing bat. Yeah, that's his vibroblade. Yeah. Pizza the Hut. I need to get this, what's his face? Oh, now I've got to rewatch Spaceballs. I don't remember his minion's name. Oh, there we go. Back to normal. Thank you. Everything was killable. The end. Now everything's so green. You get 500k views for sure. Alright, let's try it. I need to get the right tags though. Around here. I love the music in throughout all of this game, to be honest. There's a mix of ones from older games and new ones, which is really cool.
Crude, but effective. I am Magrasu. All potentials must face me.
I'll kill you then.
Trials are dangerous. I meet more corpses than men.
Story of my life, lady.
My corpses are usually walking.
We do what we must. The mystics guide the Voss. The trials teach them how. Only one with the mystic's understanding can defeat the Gormak. You have passed.
Yeah, great. Now reward me.
I played your games. I expect something in return.
Outsiders have a strange concept of worth. The trials bring clarity. A mystic's power is awakened. You have learned to see. A vision will be granted.
You, we over with the weed trip? Yeah, I think so. I thought that was impossible.
How can I have a vision if I'm not a mystic?
I will see. You will tell me where to look. Look upon the ancient tablets. The vision will come.
Story of your life too.
Your vision will come.
The power of friendship and the power of mystic is a payment outside. Oh,
tremendous. No matter how our meeting concludes, I'll be removed from office.
Yep, we're tripping balls again. You brought this on yourself.
Should have thought of that before you framed me.
The road to perdition is paved with good intentions.
The vision is over. You have seen what comes.
I don't understand. Oh, show me more.
That told me nothing. Look again.
The vision is over. A mystic sees. The Voss respond. The trials have ended. Leave now.
Wow, so talkative. Oh, we're going to a different spot. This will be the last time we'll ever see her missing abilities. Yup. You guessed it. Because once we leave Voss, we don't see any mystic abilities ever again. Has no large effect on the overall storyline. Yeah, all it did was give us a glimpse of what's come. One conversation option. Which... when you finish the bounty hunter storyline already, and you look back at it, it's like, interesting.
Vehicle paths are currently open
doesn't
for business.
really matter, does it?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
All they showed was some politicians about to be kicked from the office. Well, it did say Supreme Chancellor Janus on the subtitles. If you didn't have the subtitles on, you'd be completely lost though. I think it's Janus, the Supreme Chancellor, whatever. The Supreme Chancellor of the Republic. Speed us. There you are. Speak to the Voss outpost. We'll just drop out of the shuttle, shall we? Oh, grass loaded in. Callum. Their names are interesting. It's different. It's like the Chiss have different names.
I've been sent to help out. Someone here want to fill me in on what's happening?
I'm in command of this outpost. I can tell you of the ship. My second in command led a strike force to the construction site. They could not breach its shields.
Why not?
What stopped them? Too many Gormak? Automated defenses?
Kotalde, speak of your battle at the ship construction site.
My commandos attempted to reach the shield generators. The Gormak were organized and waiting, led by one they call their king, Joko. They were too many and too entrenched. We were forced to turn back.
Let me deal with them.
It's a done deal.
The generators surround the ship. Many Gormak will defend them. Take these.
What are these?
Once the shield is down, plant the charges on the ship. That will keep it from the stars.
That tells you what they are. They're basically stunting the technological growth. They're stunting the technological growth of the Gormak so they don't get outside.
Please use all products only as intended.
Zero
Keep well.
credits. I'm over the 2-hour mark a little bit, but I feel alright. I'm gonna keep going until I finish the planet class mission and the story arc, I think. Because that'll be a lot easier to keep it in one video than to split it up. And I can push you how to do with some. But this timing doesn't seem to be good for views, to be honest. But it's a time that works out best for me. Time zones. Americans are asleep, probably. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Cool fight dudes to make it interesting, but the quickest way is just to get there and do stuff. Right, speak to the outpost commander, it's up there. Alrighty. No, it's an entrance from around the other way. These some watches and everything. Oh, this long thing. Which part of Australia am I living in? I'm living in Sydney at the moment, in New South Wales. So eastern coast, so. I don't think that's a secret to anyone anyway, because it says Sydney, Australia on my Twitter account and all that. But yeah, that's where I be. And thankfully we haven't closed that border yet that I know of. Because a lot of the other states have closed their border and people have to be in quarantine when they come back if they have to go for work and whatever. Let's have an exemption so they can work, but we try. We try. Oh, Stim's vendor.
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you?
I didn't need to talk to him. Oh, look. She's the outpost commander.
Outsider, rest. Take shelter. Return home. Only Gormak territory lays beyond.
Then I'm going the right way.
I'm looking for a woman. Another outsider. She was headed for Gormak Haas.
She has found it. An outsider woman fell victim to Gormak attack.
The Gormak attacked. She surrendered.
Yeah, that's about right. Lock on. I keep thinking of Soga King in One Piece anyway. It's pretty fun. Make attack, she surrendered. She's still alive.
How'd that work out for her?
She was made captive.
The woman was taken towards the Gormak beast pens. Her fate is sealed.
Point the way.
Show me where they took her.
I will point out the place. Be cautious.
They seem so dispassionate. Looks better, doesn't it? Even if it's by a little bit. Alright, all the stuff is down there. I can drop off the cliff, I won't die, I'll just get hurt by full damage. Full damage is stupid. Ooh, the lag. I was just trying to look at where I'm going. Fine, it's this direction anyway. I think the thing I need to do is restart my computer just before I stream as well, and I think that helps it. I tried putting in more RAM today as well, because I thought I might need more RAM, but my old RAM makes it so that the computer doesn't turn on, so I think it's incompatible. Because when I take it out, the computer works fine. Oh, look where I'm going. The King's Cannon. Ooh, is that like King's Cup? You put whatever in there and then the person who loses has to drink it. Or I guess the person who loses fires the cannon. Chieftain's Domain. Alrighty then. Let's go do some work. Death from above. Definitely lagged, silly thing. Yeah, the time zone's a good one into King's Cannon to the fire all the treasonous people using it. Get it? Nice, everything. Oh boy. That's where they invented the human cannonball. Who knew it would become a sport thing? Or a circus thing, I should say. Oh, I didn't need to go this way. Oh, it's down there. Alright. There's nothing this way. Okay, that's not an important one. However, you can tell that. Oh, there's a nice security chest as well there. What is with your damn lag? Oh well. I just complain about lag. Just go over, yes, like this. Then I can go through this area and onto the other side. Where the other thing is. Woo! Oh, of course it's not there. Right. Dang it. I have to do the long way, don't I? Oh, no, I made it. Cool. Oh yeah, that's a heal thing as well. This is a heal item. Somehow being frozen in carbonite heals you. Oops. Yeah, coming through, don't attack me. Good Gormak.
You want me to call you mommy?
Coming through, Mystic Biker coming through. Oh, you imagine that, just a biker being a mystic, it'd be hilarious. Like a proper bikie. First set of charges and second set of charges. Okay. Oh, nice. And they're building this, and we just want to blow it up for fun. Okay, apparently did plant 3, even though we only did the movements for 1. Find a safe spot for detonation. Oh look, the spot's right near where else I need to go. Explore Dr. Kono Arena. Wait, is that Kono or Kino? Kono, okay. I thought it'd be the Kino, like the scratches and that. Be hilarious. Alrighty. Explosion! There's another SWtOR for you. Mega Man does love her explosions. Although they could just start building it again, you know. Because they're holding back the Voss. Guess they suck everyone coming in here to do it. And that's what.
They're just getting warmed up.
Death from above! Got him. Isn't as powerful as I'd like, but it's pretty good. Knocks him down. I just want them all to die in one volley of death from above, that's why. On another missing quest, forgot. No, I'm hunting my target. I'm going to the Dr. Kono arena to hunt my target, which is the General Redfish that ran away last time and got captured by the Miss Gormak. Because she's a doof. Like the Gormak will actually protect her. Like that will stop me. But it's interesting the contrast between the Gormak and the Voss, in being that the Voss are very much the mystical mysteries of the Force sort of things with the vision and that, and the Gormak are very much technology based. Alright, deactivate the force field. Let's do this. Ah yes, Geonosian Arena.
Dying done here.
5. I'm not a Voss, you fool. I guess you can't tell though.